Hi, I'm Dan, and this is kind of part 2 to the video I made yesterday. I figured some more things out with my synthesizer here, and I've been trying to use it to make some cool sounds, of course, and I've been learning how to use the parameters over here. And these will all be listed with any plugin you want to use. Now, obviously, Electra X is not a native plugin to FL, but it's okay. So you click on the wrapper up here, and you click on Browse Parameters, and then there's your list. And so, anyway, when you click on a button, whatever button is on your whatever synth you're using, it will show up over here. And so you see how that changed there. So now what I want to show is linking these to the event editor, like I somewhat showed yesterday. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday was that with the arpeggiator, you're using the FL's arpeggiator, which works, but it's hard to align its timing with the beat of your music. You have to sit there and mess with it and try to get it just right. And it just so happens that this plugin will automatically sync to the song. It's with its own arpeggiator. So anyway, but with FL's arpeggiator, when you want to stop the arpeggiator or change direction with it with automation or with the event editor clips, I will refer to the automation clips as the conventional, create automation clip as a way of adjusting parameters, and then I'll refer to the event editor clips as event editor clips or editor clips. So, and these types of clips will be used to change certain parameters that don't really function with change over time applications. They're instant changes, So that's what the event editor is really good for. So I was messing around with it, and I thought I came up on a couple of cool things that I wanted to show, and so I was doing this little chord progression with our So as you can see, when you got a certain sounds playing, it sounds good like it is, but then when you want to, let's say in this case, put a rise in, it doesn't always work out so well, and so that's why I've got some. You see, these are ARP off clips, and this is for synth layer 1 and synth layer 2. Since they are different, they need to be told what to do. There is a setting, if you happen to have this certain plugin, there is a setting in here, and I can't remember. I think, here it is. Under init, you can, I think it's under, might not be. There's a way to adjust all the layers at once. Yeah, multi-layer edit. So in case you wanted to, like if you wanted all your sounds to kind of do or be changed the same, that's a convenient tool to use. just thought I'd show that real quick. So as this is playing, I want I think it's layer 1 to stop or to turn off. And because I've got these hypersaws that I want to play, and I just exclusively want them to play during the rise. I'll show you what these... I can't really show you how they sound. I can only play it and you can listen. So they're kind of cool. Of course, I need to tell the arpeggiator. Wait a minute. Why is it... I don't know what's happening. Why is it acting like the ARP's on? Wait a minute. Did I turn it on accident? I did. I had FL's ARP on. Silly me. Okay. Okay. This is what the hypersaws... They're kind of cool. You can use it both to detune them. So that's kind of a neat option. So anyway, so to demonstrate how to, you got both little deal things happening. You're excited about you're excited about your music. Like the ARP off actually works. Okay, so now I want this to shut off. So I'll click it and see it's the one that's sticking out. And there should be, and I think I didn't make it yet. So you make a pattern clip. So that's what is that? Just synth 1, I guess. Synth 1, layer 1. Uh-oh. Oh, that's because I got this going. Oh, I thought things were crashing. Okay, so we'll just go with synth 1. Actually, in particular, capitalize it. Make it green. Green's good. Okay, so that's the plug-in. And, whoops. Alt to, whoops, that's not there, Control. And you kind of want to have these things happen just before they're supposed to. Unless it just helps, because sometimes things will happen before they're supposed to, it seems like. So, and so did I, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it real quick. I just had the thought, when you're using the FL's arpeggiator, make sure there's an ending to the note before you make a parameter change. Otherwise it won't carry over until the note ends, and it won't start until there's a new note. I think I was trying to mention that, but I think I got distracted. So remember that if you're using FL's arpeggiator wrapper. But we're using the native synths here. So anyway, so I've got the synth 1. Oh, I forgot to name it correctly. Synth 1 off. There we go. All right. So now this button's out here. That's the last parameter that we attempted to change. Turn it back on. All you have to do now is right-click on it, edit the event. This event editor window will pop up. And what you can do is you keep your plugin, whatever control knob or whatever that you want to see it, and then you enter in your information down here till it does something. This is the only thing kind of crazy about it. Let's see. It's probably maybe all the way off. Oh, and it helps to have the cursor over the pattern, over the editor clip, which I don't think I do. There we go. Okay, as you can see, it turned it off. and that makes sense. The minimum value would turn something off. Let's see when it turns. Okay. Let's see what it takes to turn that light back on. Gosh dang it. I guess it's got to move. That's the only thing. It depends on what it is. Some parameters will change as you're. I think they will. That might be using the wheel. That might. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Actually, let's use the wheel. See if we can get it to. There we go. So it's off until there's much information at all, and then it turns it on. So, okay. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, oops. Off. Fantastic. Okay, it's there. Play. All right, so they're demonstrated. That's how you can turn things off and on, and change their parameters, and with the parameters in your plugin using Event Editor window. So I was doing that, and I thought I'd make a video real quick on it. So thanks for your time. Thanks if you've watched this far into the video, and please like and comment if you want, and subscribe. This is more of a regular thing I'm going to be doing, because I got to make stuff happen if I'm going to get anywhere with my sound engineering and music production. So thanks. Have a good day.